Hello and good afternoon. This is me, Mohammed Alif from Class 3, here to present you about human trafficking for the Midwest. Okay, so we just get right into it to general overview of the topic. So, human trafficking, also called trafficking in person, form of modern-day slavery involving the illegal transport of individuals by force or deception for the purpose of labor, sexual exploitation, or activities in which others benefit financially. Human trafficking is a global problem affecting people of all ages. It is estimated that approximately 1 million people are trafficked each year globally, and that between 20,000 and 50,000 are trafficked into the United States, which is one of the largest destinations for the victim for the sex trafficking trade. So yeah. Next, we have the cause. Why are trafficking is still a problem these days? So the cause is the case of human trafficking stole from the adverse circumstance in origin countries, including religious persecution, political distension, lack of employment opportunities, poverty, wars, and natural disaster. Another causal factor is globalization, which has catapulted developing countries into the world market, increasing the standard of living and contributing to the overall growth for the global economy. Unfortunately, however, globalization is a double-edged sword in that in it has set the world's market for the transportation of illegal migrants, affording criminal organizations the ability to expand their networks and create transnational routes that facilitate the transportation of migrants. Next, we have the cited worst country for human trafficking. It is information that I cited from an article that was posted in October 23rd, 2017. So first we have Belarus, second we have Central African Republic, CAR, three we have China, four we have Eritrea, five we have Iran, six we have North Korea, seven we have Russia, eight we have Sudan, nine we have Syria, and lastly we have Venezuela. Next. So there are types of exploitation in which the human trafficking do. So let's just get into that. First, we have sex slavery. Sex slavery involves male and female, both adults and children, and constitutes an estimated 58% of all trafficking activities. And it consists of different types of servitude, including forced prostitution, pornography, child sex swing, and sex-related operations such as nude dancing and modeling. Forced prostitution is a very old form of enslavement, and recruitment to this lifestyle is often a booming business for purveyor of the sex trade. Victims of sexual slavery are often manipulated into believing that they are being relocated to work in a legitimate form of employment. Those who enter the sex industry as prostitutes are exposed to the inhumane and potentially lethal condition, especially with the prevalence of HIV or AIDS. Next, we have forced labor that has been likely around since shortly after the dawn of humankind. So there are a number of different forms of modern infiltratory servitude that can go easily unnoticed by the general public. Debt bondage, also called peonage, is the enslavement of people for unpaid debt and is one of the most common forms of contemporary forced labor. Similarly, contract slavery uses false or deceptive contract to justify or explain forced slavery. In the United States itself, the majority of non-sex laborers are forced into domestic service, followed by agriculture, sweet shop, and restaurant and hotel work. Third, we have children exploitation. Children are often sold or sent to areas with the promise of a better life, but instead encounter various forms of exploitation. Domestic servitude places extra children from excessively large families into domestic service, often for extended period of time. Other trafficked children are often forced to work in small-scale cottage industries, manufacturing operation, and entertainment and sex industry. They are frequently required to work for excessive period of time under extremely hazardous working conditions and for little or no wages. Sometimes they become street children and are used for prostitution, slave begging, or the drug trade. Children are also sometimes trafficked into military service as soldiers and experience armed combat at very young age. Next and lastly, we have adoption, which is another recent and highly controversial occurrence involving human trafficking. Is the abduction or deception that result in the involuntary removal of bodily organs for transplant. For years, there have been reports from China that human organs were harvested from executed prisoners with the consent of family members and sold to transplant recipients in various countries. There have also been reported incidents of the removal and transfer of organs by medical and hospital employees. In addition, there have been also claimed that impoverished people sell organs such as kidney for cash or collateral. Next, we have the potential solution of how we need to fight human trafficking. First, we have fundraising. So, in this case, we raise money for this issue, so we will help bring awareness to this modern day slavery. It also could have prevented. Donations are relied on to help maintain non-profit that help shelter homes of victims. There also are anti-trafficking organizations around the world. So in order to help the this organization, people can conduct fundraiser which will maintain shelter homes that take in and support the victims who have been rescued from trafficking. because usually the victims that are rescued from this kind of slavery usually doesn't have like shelter or safe place to stay. So in this fundraiser, we can provide them with that and also provide them with basic communities. Next, we have advocation. So advocating is crucial in the fight to stop human trafficking itself. It is important to understand issues and help people understand the views of trafficking and to have their support. Next, we have teaching. So teaching children in school will help them become aware of their surrounding and prevent them from becoming a victim of human trafficking. For example, social media is a big factor in trafficking. The traffickers target a lot of younger children on social media. They act like a kid of their age and earn their trust and will eventually ask the child to meet them somewhere. When the child leaves their home to meet with the trafficker, is when he or she instantly become a victim of human trafficking and don't make it back home. So we really need to beat beat it to their mind that stranger danger slogan, because the stranger danger slogan throughout the year has gradually kind of died off. So teachers and parents need to bring that slogan back. So we can inform children about this modern day slave trade and let them know that they will become a victim one day. Next, we also have prosecution, in which we need to bring the traffickers or the people who responsible for this kind of thing and hold them accountable for their action by using the country law and governmental law, and not selfish law and judge them by ourselves. We need to judge them clearly by law so they can be held accountable for what they did in that society, in this society, and in this case of human trafficking. I think that's all. Thank you for listening. Have a good day.